Hi guys. I'm here in possibly my gayest attire to tell you about a little story. I went to a restaurant and I ate glass and then I went to the ER. So that sounds pretty serious, but I just want to preface this by saying I'm quite the hypochondriac. Sometimes I Google my fucking symptoms. I get really nervous about things. Right, so I already have anxiety, and because of this, no matter what happens to me, I'm gonna freak the fuck out and want to go get it checked out. That rhymed. So basically, I was just having a little shopping spree situation, at Value Village. Right, so I went shopping and whatever, because I went to fucking Value Village, and I had to get some things from Walmart because I needed some, housewarming items, like a heater. Oh, I didn't mean that, but that's pretty funny. So, I did my thing, but I got kind of hungry, and I saw this little, Polish place, and they sold pierogies and cabbage rolls, and I was like, I could use a cabbage roll, so I went in, and I asked for a cabbage roll, and they didn't have any, which was fine. They were super nice, by the way, and I feel kind of bad telling this because they were so nice, and also clearly, they didn't seem like they were even from Canada, so on top of that, I feel even more bad because they're just trying to make ends meet, Probably. This is my assumption. So I didn't want to say a word, but at the same time, this story is fucking wacky. I'm not gonna tell you what the name of the place was. I don't even know what the name of the place was. So anyways, I went in, and I was like, do you have soup? What's your soup of the day? And they were like, we don't have any soup. And I was like, well, I was like, do you have any soup? I'll take anything. And they were like, we don't have any. Then, on second thought, yes we do. You can eat in the dining hall, which they don't do. So, that was nice. Ate the soup, they were so fucking nice. They were like, take these free pierogies because you were here and you're nice. And also, because I gave them a tip, and they were just like, oh my gosh. So they were like, take these free pierogies and take this loaf of banana bread from Food Basics. So I was like, okay, yay, thank you, that's really sweet. Finished my soup, went to Walmart. On my way to Walmart, I was walking down the street, and I was like, what's that in my teeth? And I put my hand in my mouth because I was like, this is too crunchy, this is weird. I pulled it out, it was a piece of glass that was in my mouth right here, and I was like, that's a little wacky. So, I kind of freaked out. My anxiety was like, what the fuck? And I was like, you know what? It's fine. I'm not gonna think about it right now because I can't do anything about it because I'm out. So I just went to Walmart, went about my day, got home. I started Googling symptoms like mad, and I was like, well, not symptoms. I was like, I ate glass, what do I do? That was the stuff that I Googled. Google was telling me you should be fine as long as within the next 24 to 48 hours you don't see blood come out of you in any direction, puking or whatever. So I didn't have any blood happen. I didn't see any bruises. I was worried about that mostly. But I kept thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna have a fucking ulcer. Oh my god, I'm gonna have a fucking puncture in my large intestine or my stomach, something. My esophagus is gonna be full of holes. I was just so worried. Then, fast forward 4 days. The glass would have been out of my system. But I was experiencing a lot of sharp pain right here. It wasn't sharp as in painful. It was like someone had a little fork. Someone had a fork and they put it in the freezer and they were just jabbing at me. And I was like, what the fuck is that? I was in the shower. I was trying to enjoy my time, but there was a cold jab. And every time I poked back, it hurt. And I was like, what's going on? So I called my doctor. And I was like, yeah, I think I ate glass and I don't really know what to do because there's pain. And he, I told him about my symptoms and stuff, and he was like, okay, you're probably gonna want to go to the ER today. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the ER. My grandma drove me, really nice of her, and I went in to, do my thing. I was there for 8 hours, and they gave me a hospital gown. I'm sure I have a photo to put up here. It felt weird, because first of all, your whole back is exposed, and when the doctor checked up on me, I think it was 3 hours in, the doctor patted me down, and then a nurse came to me and she was like, "Hi, you can't eat until you get your x-ray." So I was like, okay, I don't have to. I had lunch, I'm good. I was a little nervous that I had lunch, didn't know if it would interfere. So fast forward, maybe 4 more hours? Yeah, 4 more hours. So 4 hours, no food, no drink. I got my x-ray by the nicest woman in the world, and she didn't tell me about the state of my bones or the glass in me or whatever, but I had to wait about another hour or two. It was 9 p.m. at this point, so I don't know. Do the math. Like, I got there at 2 o'clock, or I was checked in at 2, and then I stayed till like 9. Then they gave me my results, and can I just say something that's really weird about this experience? They first of all took my blood, which freaked me the hell out. It made me so anxious. I don't know why, but usually taking blood does not make me anxious. They took my blood, and then they squeezed my arm 3 times. They did my blood pressure 3 times during my stay, which I thought was a bit weird. Like, I don't understand why they have to do it a bunch of times, but if anybody knows, please let me know, because I'm genuinely curious. Wow, that was really hard to say. I'm curious, and I just want to know. Maybe, like, they forgot that I got my blood pressure taken. I don't know. I went to Oakville General, Trafalgar whatever, the Oakville Hospital, whatever. I'm thinking of Toronto General. I went to the Oakville Hospital, and they were super nice, so. It's a pretty big hospital, but I've never been to Toronto General Hospital. Apparently that's really good, but I wasn't about to drive that far, or get a drive that far. So overall, my experience was pretty good because they have free Wi-Fi, and it may be really shitty, but I got to pick my university courses while I was in the waiting room, and I felt so bad because there were a bunch of people who were there, like moms that were just like having physical issues, and they had to get that checked out, and they were there for way longer than they could be, and they had kids, and I was just thinking to myself, imagine having kids and like trying to book a nanny and then being like, "Oh, hey, nanny, can you like stay for longer because this wait is crazy," and then like also probably being overworked because time off for a parent is really hard. So I felt for like the mothers that were there. Oh, and the kids. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm just saying I didn't have the worst of it. Like, I was fine at the end. They were like, "You don't have any glass in your system. You're fine. No holes." And I was like, that's good, because I did not want an ulcer. I was not ready for that. But that was my first experience in the emergency room, and it's an intense place to be. It's not fun there, even if what you're having is minor. But I'm glad it's over. I was mentally prepared to spend 3 to 5 hours at the ER. I was not prepared to spend 8 hours. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope you're healthy. I would say I feel solidarity to the hypochondriacs out there and the people who have eaten glass. And I don't know, just stay healthy. Don't be afraid to go to the ER. Like, I've been watching a lot of those videos about people being, like, needing to go to the ER because they have, like, spontaneous pneumothorax. Strange Aeon's videos, she's really good. And just, like, not knowing that it's an issue and just, like, you know, going about their days in excruciating pain. If you think there's something wrong with you, then please just check it out. There's no harm in that. There is harm in ignoring it, though. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope maybe you enjoyed this story. Bye!